Hey everyone, welcome back to Coffee and Capital. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Michael, and today we're wading into dangerous territory.
Oh boy, here we go.
We're talking Ethereum versus Solana. Which is the better smart contract platform?
And before anyone starts typing angry comments, we're going to be fair to both sides.
Mostly fair.
Michael is Team Solana, I'm Team Ethereum, so this should be interesting.
It's like arguing Mac versus PC, except with way more money involved.
Exactly. And if you're new to crypto and have no idea what we're even talking about, don't worry. We're going to break this down from the basics.
No jargon. Well, minimal jargon.
Laughs. We'll try. All right, let's dive in.
Okay, so before we can argue about which platform is better, we need to explain what a smart contract platform actually is.
Right. So think of Ethereum and Solana as operating systems, like iOS or Android, but for financial applications.
Ooh, I like that analogy.
Thank you. So Bitcoin is basically just digital money, right? You send it, you receive it. That's pretty much it.
Digital gold.
Exactly. But Ethereum and Solana are more like digital computers that can run programs.
And those programs are called smart contracts.
Which sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. A smart contract is basically just code that automatically executes when certain conditions are met.
Like a vending machine.
Perfect example. You put in $1, press B4, and you automatically get your Snickers. No human needed.
Except when the Snickers get stuck and you have to shake the machine.
Laughs. Okay, blockchain doesn't have that problem. But yeah, smart contracts let you build things like decentralized apps, NFT marketplaces, lending platforms, all kinds of stuff.
Without needing a bank or middleman.
Exactly. So Ethereum and Solana are both platforms where developers can build these applications. The question is, which one is better?
And that's where things get spicy.
Very spicy. Okay, so let's break this down by specific factors. Speed.
Solana wins. No contest.
Fine. Cost?
Also Solana.
Okay. Security.
Ethereum probably.
Definitely. Decentralization.
Ethereum.
Developer ecosystem?
Ethereum has more developers, but Solana's growing fast.
So it's kind of like Ethereum is the incumbent with all the advantages of being first, but Solana is the scrappy challenger with better technology.
Exactly. That's actually a great way to put it.
Which makes this genuinely hard to call, because in tech, sometimes the better technology wins.
Blu-ray over HD DVD?
Right. But sometimes the established player wins, even if they're not technically better.
VHS over Betamax.
Exactly. So which scenario is this?
I think they both can win, honestly.
Wait, are you abandoning your argument?
No. I think Solana is better for certain things. Gaming, NFTs, high-frequency applications. Fast and cheap matters there.
And Ethereum is better for things where security and decentralization matter most. DeFi, storing large amounts of value, mission-critical applications.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So it's not winner takes all.
Probably not. I mean, look for real world. We have iOS and Android. We have different cloud providers. Competition is healthy.
That's surprisingly diplomatic of you.
I can be diplomatic. Sometimes.
But if someone asked you, I want to buy one of these as an investment, what should I choose?
Ooh, now you're asking the real question. Okay, so investment-wise, I think it depends on your risk tolerance.
Ethereum is the safer bet.
Agreed. It's more established, more institutional adoption, less likely to have a catastrophic failure.
But potentially less upside.
Maybe. It's already huge. It's the second largest crypto after Bitcoin. For it to 10x from here, the entire market would have to grow massively.
Whereas Solana is smaller, so more room to grow.
Exactly, but also more room to fail.
Higher risk, higher potential reward.
Classic investment trade-off.
So boring answer, maybe own both?
The most boring answer, but probably the smartest.
Diversification, baby.
Although hot take, I think in 5 years we'll have multiple successful smart contract platforms.
Not just Ethereum and Solana?
Right. There's also Avalanche, Cardano, Polygon, others. The crypto space is huge and growing.
So the real answer might be it's not Ethereum versus Solana, it's Ethereum and Solana and others.
Mind blown. Makes explosion sound.
Okay, we're getting philosophical now. All right, I'll go first. The case for Ethereum.
In game show voice, Michelle, you have 3 minutes. Go.
Okay, so here's the thing. Ethereum is the OG. It launched in 2015, and it basically invented the whole smart contract concept.
First mover advantage.
Huge first mover advantage. It's like Google for search or Amazon for online shopping. Ethereum is smart contracts in most people's minds.
Fair point.
And because it's been around longer, it has way more developers, way more projects, way more money locked in its ecosystem. We're talking hundreds of billions of dollars.
The network effect.
Exactly. If you're a developer, you build on Ethereum because that's where the users are, the liquidity is, the infrastructure is.
But it's also expensive and slow.
I'm getting there. Let me finish my case.
Sorry, continue.
So yes, historically, Ethereum has been slow and expensive. Transaction fees used to be insane, like $50, $100 sometimes.
I paid $80 to move $20 once.
Ouch. But, and this is important, Ethereum has been upgrading. They moved to proof of stake, which made it way more energy efficient.
I'll give you that.
And they're working on scaling solutions, things called layer 2s, like Arbitrum and Optimism, that make transactions faster and cheaper.
No, still not as fast or cheap as Solana, though.
You're jumping ahead. But here's my main argument. Ethereum is more decentralized and more secure.
Allegedly.
No, factually. It has thousands and thousands of validators all over the world. It's never had a major hack of the core protocol. It's battle tested.
It has had bugs, though.
Nothing's perfect, but when you're building financial applications worth billions of dollars, you want the most secure, most trusted platform.
Even if it costs more?
Even if it costs more, you're paying for security and decentralization. It's like, would you rather store your money in a big established bank with vaults and security, or a new startup that promises better interest rates, but is kind of unproven?
I mean, that's literally what DeFi is.
Okay, bad analogy, but you get my point. Ethereum is the safe, established choice.
The boring choice.
The reliable choice. And with all the upgrades coming, it's getting faster and cheaper while maintaining security.
All right. Strong case. Now, let me blow it out of the water.
This should be good.
Okay, so everything Michelle said is true,
Thank you.
but it's like she's arguing that horses are great because they've been around forever and everyone knows them.
Are you calling Ethereum a horse?
Yes, and Solana is a Ferrari.
Oh my God.
Hear me out. Yes, horses are reliable. Yes, they're battle-tested. But when cars came along, they were better in almost every way. Faster, more efficient, more capable.
Okay, I'll allow the metaphor. Continue.
So Solana can process about 65,000 transactions per second. Ethereum about 15.
That's not counting layer 2s.
Base layer. I'm talking base layer. Solana is literally thousands of times faster.
But
And transaction fees on Solana are fractions of a cent, like $0.00025. You could do 1,000 transactions for a quarter.
when it's working,
Okay, yes, Solana has had some outages.
it's gone down like multiple times.
Growing pains. Look, when you're pushing the boundaries of technology, sometimes things break. Early internet went down all the time.
Did it though?
Okay, bad example. But my point is, Solana is optimizing for performance and user experience. Nobody wants to pay $50 in gas fees.
Nobody's paying $50 anymore.
And nobody wants to wait 15 seconds for a transaction to confirm when Solana does it in 400 milliseconds.
When it's online.
Okay, low below. But seriously, for actual usage, like if you're building a game or a social media app or something that needs lots of fast transactions, Solana makes way more sense.
But is it decentralized enough? How many validators does it have?
Over 1,900 validators, which is actually pretty good.
Ethereum has way more.
Sure, but there's a point of diminishing returns. And here's the thing, Solana is way newer. It launched in 2020. Give it time to mature.
So your argument is it'll get better eventually?
My argument is it's already better for most use cases, and it's only going to improve.
Except when it goes offline.
You're not going to let that go, are you?
Nope.
Okay. Look, the last major outage was over a year ago. They've been solid recently.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. But seriously, if you're a new developer and you want to build something, Solana gives you speed, low costs, and a great developer experience.
But less security and less decentralization.
Acceptable levels of security and decentralization with way better performance.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
That's literally the point of this episode.
All right, let's bring this home. Practical advice for listeners.
If you're interested in crypto and want exposure to smart contracts, here's what I'd suggest.
1. Do your own research. We've given you the basics, but dig deeper.
2. Don't bet the farm on either one. These are risky, volatile investments.
3. If you're going to invest, consider dollar cost averaging, buying a little bit over time rather than all at once.
4. Actually use these platforms. Set up a wallet, try a few transactions, see how they feel.
Yes, nothing beats first-hand experience.
And 5, stay updated. This space moves fast. What's true today might not be true in 6 months.
Ethereum might finally get all its upgrades working smoothly.
Solana might go 6 months without an outage and prove it's reliable.
Shots fired.
I couldn't resist. But seriously, both platforms are evolving rapidly.
Which is exciting.
It really is. Love it or hate it, we're watching the future of finance being built in real time.
On that note, what's your actual personal position? Do you own both?
I do actually. Like 70% Ethereum, 30% Solana.
See, you're hedging.
I'm being smart. What about you?
60% Solana, 40% Ethereum.
So we both own both, just in different proportions.
Which probably means we're both right. Or both wrong.
We'll find out in a few years.
All right, that's all we've got for today. Quick recap. Ethereum is the established, secure, decentralized option.
Solana is the fast, cheap, high-performance alternative.
Both have pros and cons. Neither is objectively better. It depends on what you value and what you're using it for.
If you want to go deeper on this topic, we've got links in the show notes to resources about both platforms.
And if you have thoughts, Team Ethereum or Team Solana, let us know. Hit us up on social media.
Just keep it friendly, people. We're all learning here.
Yes, no crypto tribalism, please.
Before we go, next week we're talking about something completely different. How to negotiate your salary.
Which might be more immediately useful than debating blockchains.
Hey, both are important.
Fair enough. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Remember, invest smart, stay curious, and don't put in more than you can afford to lose.
See you next time.
Cheers.